Can you hear me, Tim?
What? Yes.
I can't hear anything in my headphones. There we go. Here we are.
You
Jesus.
can't hear me even. Is it just not plugged in?
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm good now.
You can hear me
I'm
now,
good.
though.
I can hear you. We're good, baby. We're back. We're back in Accione.
It has to be something simple, like
It's probably something in my wire. I'm all jumbled. I just got up here to the El Cabina, and I'm all jumbled, man.
I've never seen you get to the El Cabina and not be all jumbled.
Have you ever seen me ever not be jumbled in your life?
I've seen you. Whatever the antonym of jumble is.
Unjumbled.
Unjumbled. But tonight ain't that night. Huh?
No, tonight we are jumbled, and let me tell you, if you're out there, share the link. Okay, share that link. We got a fun one tonight, boy. Woo, baby.
Share it.
Don't you agree, Tyler? You look purple. Thank you, Anna. Thanks. I guess that's good.
Purple.
A little purple. Thank you, Anna. I was out in the golf course today. Had a tournament for the Boys and Girls Club of Bethlehem.
Just doing your part, huh?
Just doing my part for the community, having a couple beers, having a couple holes out there, a couple shots, couple swings. How about you, Tim? What was your day like?
Standard Monday, my boy. Standard Monday. I reorganized my rock collection. You know, little things.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, you know, I've just been in such a good mood. I'm
in a solid mood, my boy.
Because you tell him, Ty.
No, you tell him.
I should tell him.
Tell him.
Our dear friend, he's been on the show before. I don't think he's been on the show since it's been called Clicking and Screaming, but he's been on the show, under the old administration. And our dear friend Marco Andretti, he's an IndyCar driver. He's 33 years old. He's from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. He's one of our good friends. He won pole position for the Indianapolis 500 yesterday.
Yes.
And I understand that maybe not everybody watches racing at all or the IndyCar or whatever, but pole position, I've had to explain this to people because people have asked me because they're like, why is this a big deal? Pole position, the pole is that big pole at the racetrack with all the numbers on it. And whoever's number is on the top means that they start in front of everybody else for the race itself. So it's a huge deal to be towards the front for any race because it means you start off in front of everybody else. So the way it works is everybody does a couple of laps, and whoever gets the fastest average time is then the person who wins the pole. But for this race, this is the biggest race in the entire world. In any racing sport, anywhere in the world, the Indy 500 is the biggest one. Normally, there's over 400,000 people that go. It's a crazy amount. This year, there's like 40 people because it's illegal to go. Yeah. Which totally sucks. But either way, Marco won the pole position yesterday, and it's the first time anyone in his family, because his last name's Andretti, so he's a dynasty race car driver. It's the first time anyone in his family has won this in 33 years. Yeah, since he's been born, since he's been alive, basically. So it's very cool. It sets him up great to potentially win the race next Sunday, and it's just crazy seeing. Like, I'm not a sports guy. We've been through that. Like, I don't watch sports. But when it's your friend, since you're 7 or 8 years old, doing something that almost no one in the entire world will ever do, ever.
Even if only 104 people have ever done it.
Right, ever. And even if you're an IndyCar driver, which is a small number of people, even then, you still probably won't ever do it.
Yeah.
So it's just such a cool thing. We were flipping out here yesterday.
Yeah, it's just absolutely insane. And like, well, for people like also that don't understand, like the pole, like, so what happens? He runs they all run 4 laps to get the best time, and basically he's just like hanging on to the car, right? Like the car is like he went. Well, the average speed was 231 miles an hour, right? And number one, he beat the second person by a narrow margin. Like it's super competitive, and you're going 230, and it's not like you're just leaning into it, right? He's like, his nuts are on the line, and it's just
people.
I don't know how to explain it to people. I don't know. How to
truthfully, I was guilty of this for many years. I always just thought of racing as like, oh, you can drive a car. How cool is great? I can too. You can't. Once you're going over 150 miles an hour, it's not that easy anymore. It's first of all, it's difficult to even it's difficult to hold on to the wheel, period. Right. You're the entire time. You know how bad your guts feel when you go down on a roller coaster for that 1 second, how bad you're going to throw up? It's just like that for 3 hours. You can't get a drink. It sucks. And if you fuck it up, you're just going to die.
And you're
or get badly hurt, or get badly hurt.
And like, so people that like, okay, if you're on 22 in rush hour traffic and everybody's going 50 and you're white knuckling it and you're like, holy shit, these people they're driving crazy. Imagine that times 7, right? You're going 230. You guys are wheel to wheel. But I mean, for the qualifying lap, you're just going as fast as you can. You can't like lift. It's insane. Like, do you have the clip, Tim? Do you have the clip loaded?
No, because I don't know if we get pulled for showing
man.
anything. So I don't want to take the risk.
Go on to our Instagrams and see it. It's pretty remarkable. And like, what's cool about it, Tim? And like, we're friends with Marco, so it's like a little bit different. It's more surreal for us, but like, I mean, nobody deserves this shit more than he does. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
He's been through the ups and downs of his career, and like just seeing your friend, and you could just see how happy it made him, and like, it's just there's nothing better.
Well, it also makes you want to get your shit done. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes, not even sometimes, you don't know when you're in a slump. You just don't know. It'll be 6 months to go by, and you'll have like started a bunch of projects and not finished them. And this happens to everybody. And you don't necessarily realize that you're thinking, oh, if I had the motivation, if I felt better, whatever. But then when one of your own friends does something like so cool on such a global stage, like, oh, well, I hang out with him regularly. He's just like me. I can do whatever. I can do anything. So I think that's something.
You always think like, everybody's always like, well, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. And like, you usually say that when there's like a negative thing, like, something bad happens, or, that reason is bad luck or misfortune, or sometimes it's your own error or whatever. But you never really think of everything happens for a reason on a positive end. And like this time, that reason was because he's just good, he's just good at it.
And you could tell how happy everybody else was.
Yeah.
Normally, when someone wins the race or wins the pole, whatever, their team is happy, their friends are happy, but it's not like the entire place goes nuts. When Marco won, everybody from every team, opponents, everybody came like rushing out because everybody knows how good he is and how it's just been sort of like a shitty couple of seasons of just mechanical issues and dumb stuff. And I thought what was especially cool to me, that I don't even know if Marco would know this yet, because obviously he's not watching himself on TV because it's live. But what I noticed is that right after he won, there was an interviewer, and you couldn't see who it was. You could just see the microphone, and he was going over to the other drivers individually. And so he was saying, hey, I don't know if you saw, but everybody was jumping out of the garages for Marco and all excited. Do you think that was to honor the Andretti family? You think that was what happened? And to me, I read that as almost them trying to diminish his win within the question, which is common to me. I see that shit happen a lot. So to me, it was like, hey, he just won. Do you think everyone was excited because they respect his dad and grandfather?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a shitty way to phrase it. And then, so then there was a few drivers that they gave the standard driving answer, because they all pretty much say the same thing. Yeah, the Chevy team did good, and we're happy for Marco, but come race day, blah, blah, blah. But Scott Dixon, the guy who he beat, and James Hinchcliffe, one of his good friends, but again, a competitor, they weren't mean about it, but they put the interviewer in the place that the interviewer should have been, which was both of them said, no, that's not why. It's because everybody loves him and they're happy to see him get his due.
Well,
which I just thought was nice, that it was like Dixon's arguably like the guy, right? Like he's the guy to beat, and he was beaten. And 40 seconds after he was beaten, he was saying something nice.
Well, I saw a cool one too. Two videos. Obviously, the footage of like the announcer going nuts and saying he did it. It's awesome. Like you can have never watched 1 second of racing, not know anything about, and that'll still give you chills. But the two videos that were super cool was, number one, the Penske drivers were watching it, as if they were fans.
Right.
And they erupted, for Marco. And then there was a reporter outside. There were people watching. Obviously, they can't get in the grounds, but there were people outside of the grounds in lawn chairs and, tailgating, so to speak. And as soon as that happened, everybody cheered. So I think, there was this cool thing where people are like, that's so like, it's cool to see so much respect for somebody that, has put so much time and effort and has deserved this for so long. So it was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. All right. Enough race talk. We gave him, we're excited, but I don't know.
We're excited. I think we were the one. I don't know if we cried. We might have teared up more than he did. I think I was.
Yeah, definitely.
I was playing golf in Reading, and I'm in this pro shop, and I was like, "Hey guys, can I watch the IndyCar qualifying?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Nobody's here. Let me put it on, you dickheads." And so I was sitting by myself, just like, "Oh my god!" And all these like 60-year-old men are like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
What you crying for, boy?
What you crying for?
Kutressa, not everybody knows this. Kutressa is a big Marco fan. I'm not positive, Ty, but I think that's how she found the show. Was she followed us from Marco, and then one of us showed the link, and then she came here and part of the family now. So,
yep, love to see it. But yeah, dude. So if you aren't doing anything,
thank you, Anna.
This Sunday, watch the Indy 500 and cheer on the hometown man from Nazareth. I don't know. I mean, Kutressa, it's not necessarily your hometown friend, but cheer him on from Nazareth, baby.
Do we?
All right.
12 and a half minutes. I mean, do we?
I kind of want Kate to sit out there.
I haven't seen the girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days now.
Let her in. Let her ass in.
We're going to bring her in 3, in 2, and in 1. And she's in.
Look, and look at Kate. Kate is wearing a veil from
Beetlejuice audition
from a runaway bride that she's I can't hear you, Kate.
Yeah, she's muted.
She's
hold
muted.
On. Now, hold on, Kate. What the hell? Oh, your microphone's not connected, Kate. You need to do a little.
Kate,
something.
You've got 10 seconds to figure this out before we move on.
We've actually rigged your laptop to catch on fire if you do not get this.
The zebra bride.
We'll bring her back in when she.
Good. I think people just want us to talk about racing more.
Yeah, they love. They were hoping that we would just change the whole format to racing show. Oh, here she comes again.
Oh, good.
In 3, in 3, in 2, and in 1.
Kate.
Hi.
Hello. I'm embarrassed to say this. No one's noticed yet. The bell's still at Mike's studio.
Oh no!
The bell. So don't lie, Kate. Don't lie.
Or lie. Do unabashed lying because no one can stop you now.
Kate,
I got married today.
Did you? Cool. Tight. Cool. Aside from that, how was your day?
It was a lovely wedding.
Yeah. What you guys? What song did you walk down the aisle to?
It was. It was Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's good that you became a better person over the weekend.
Yeah, well, I figured if I ever wanted to lock a man down, I had to get a man that's on lockdown.
Like quarantine lockdown? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, like prison.
I know what she's saying. A prisoner. You want a prison man.
Like a prisoner for being too loving.
Now, would you want to date? Would you want to marry a white collar crime gentleman or a blue collar murder with his hands?
I got married.
Oh God, I just don't want you to go. Listen, we don't want to go down this road with you.
Why?
Because you're a liar and we don't like it.
I'm not. I figured it's Monday.
Can you tell us anything genuine?
Yeah, the song that we walked down to the reception was Halsey's "I'm Bad at Love."
I don't get that one.
Well, it's like
I guess I'm not gonna get it because I don't know the song. But
man, it's almost like
is that a?
Okay, can you just tell us how your day was and be truthful to the people? I think the people want to know, Kate. and not this crazy version of
It was I had my radio show. So that
I
was
want
great.
to apologize to you, Kate, on the air. I normally would listen, and I was on the phone for 2.5 out of 3 hours that you were on today, and I could not do it. And I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
I just hate this bit. I literally hate
wanted
this
to check.
bit.
I'll see you later.
No problem.
There's nothing I hate more.
Well, then you have a good life if there's nothing you hate more than the phone.
I'll agree to
Yeah,
that.
great
I'll
life.
agree to that. I'll agree to that. Kate,
Yeah.
I will not listen to your radio show, but
I know.
just because I don't, the radio weirds me out. I want to see. I want to see.
Are you think there's a ghost in there?
I want to see it.
It's better if you don't see this. Trust me.
Arguably so. How was your weekend? You guys do anything fun other than watch your friend win pole at the Indy 500 qualifying?
Anything fun? I don't think I did anything. Oh, I saw Anna Hamilton. That was fun.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a close second.
Was it a restaurant meet?
El Restaurante. Yeah.
Where?
We did social distancing thing. We wanted to go to the Shelby, but
What's that?
it's a restaurant. And when we got there, they closed and locked all the doors. We're like, what's going on? So we didn't let us in.
Where'd you go? Did you
So
go
then
any?
we I'm not going to tell you where we went. It's an undisclosed.
Was it not good?
Tim.
Was it not good?
It was
Okay,
great.
what's your favorite meal? What do you like to eat? Where do you like to go? Oh, you're a vegan though. You have that issue.
I'm not a vegan.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I prefer vegetarian food, but
you eat meat on occasion.
I'll eat seafood. That's it.
Why do you have
pescatarian?
I don't want to say that. I think that sounds like I'm
a religious freak.
Like a fish person.
Yeah, like a fish.
You believe in fish. That's it. That's you.
Yeah.
You have the.
I only believe in one thing.
Yeah,
and that's fish.
Mm-hmm.
Kate, what is it about fish that doesn't make you sad, but it does about like other meats?
I feel like they're plentiful and they have no feelings.
You don't think they're endangered at all?
I'm working on it, Tyler. I mean, what are you doing? You're eating burgers, I'm sure, and hot dogs, and chicken.
Yeah, 3 for 3 there.
Mostly ape meat.
Ape meat.
A lot of ape meat and a lot of bear meat.
I'm harvesting ape meat.
But I think this could be completely untrue, but I think most shellfish actually don't have central nervous systems. Like they really don't feel pain.
Oh, thank God.
I was thinking about that. I want to go. I like fishing. I got my.
If anybody in the comments is a shellfish expert,
let us know.
I'm up. I got my pole. I'm thinking about throwing a lure in now, but I've only caught one fish in my day, and it died, and it made me sad. And do fish feel pain? Is that a thing they feel?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't.
And I think even if they do feel pain, I think their memories are bad. They have so they forget that they just were pain.
They have Alzheimer's or amnesia.
However, but the bigger. Oh wait, no, whales aren't fish, are they, guys? They're freaking mammals.
No, they're gorillas of the sea.
I think you know who would know. I feel like Quatressa would know the answer. Don't you feel like that?
I hope she does. I'm waiting for her to come in here.
Well, because she lives in California.
No, just because she's so smart. She's been on game shows. She won a whole showcase. Remember?
It could have been. She could have got the shellfish.
God damn it!
Yeah, no, I keep trying to click Eric's.
This is our spin-off show. It's going to be called Controversial Crustaceans.
About racist lobsters.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so
just about canceled seafood restaurants.
Guys, let me ask you a question. How many meals per day do you have meat in your meals? All of them?
Are we considering? Are we considering eggs meat?
Mm-mm.
No, eggs are almost
probably
meat.
One.
Eggs are eggs.
It's good.
Dude,
eggs I think are the superior protein source because you get all the benefits of meat. You get none of the bad parts of meat. You get none of the cruelty unless it's like a giant farm where they're beating the shit.
What about Cadbury eggs? How do you feel about those? Differently? Same?
What do you mean, what are you talking about, Cadbury eggs?
The candy. That's why you're asking me about my weekend.
Yeah, I know. I want to intro you. Dude, I had a
I don't know. I think that's funny.
What would a racist lobster say? Don't say it. Don't.
It would say it with a lot of this.
Get that dirty Pollock out of my bar. You'd say something like that.
Yeah.
You can make fun of the Polish. You won't get in trouble. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
nobody gets in trouble for that.
What if that's how we get canceled for impersonating a racist lobster?
Who hates the Polish?
Imagine issuing that apology.
Mhm.
Sorry, we are acting out as the lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take it back.
Dude, but I had a couple gummies the other day, and I was looking at the eggs,
I don't know
and
why.
I had a freak out session.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because of what they were.
Wait, were they whole or were they cracked?
They were uncooked fetus eggs.
And did you cry?
A little bit. I felt sad.
Oh.
I mean, they never were going to be a chick, though. Ever.
True.
They couldn't be.
But isn't it fucking weird that you're eating this like...
It's a little weird, but there's like a whole marketing campaign that PETA used to have where it would be like, do you like eating an abortion? Isn't that gross? And it was like...
You know that I do.
Yeah, it's what I put in my
Yeah, Kate's like, I only want ones that would have been.
Yeah. Can you ensure that this thing would have been a chick, but we stopped
Does
it?
this thing have a future? All right, I'm in.
Did you remove life from this chicken? Because that's all I'll eat.
That's all I want.
2, please. But no, that's not how I think most people. Well, no, I shouldn't even say it's most people. You'd think most people would know what thing needs to happen for a baby to be born. So if you just have the egg and not the other part that makes the egg into a...
Wait, what has to happen for a baby to be born?
Well, there's a little bit of this.
3 people have to get together, right?
A little one of these.
1 man and 2 women. Okay.
That's 2 of these.
Yeah. Couple of those. So
there needs
to
be
no rooster in the hen house. There's no chicks, baby.
For a baby to happen, you need to have a half dozen people in a room.
Tyler is so... It looks like you have blue powder on your face.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I'm in a strip club. Who's trying to party with me?
A quiet wooden strip club.
Yeah, I'm in the back. I do the books.
I can't see anything. You look the same to me.
Kate, have you ever been to a strip club?
Yeah, we've had this convencon.
Oh, like on air?
What does Kristen do?
You are in my field now.
What do you inseminate chicken eggs?
She works on a people farm.
Oh, Cutressa, do not bring Will Smith into this.
Don't
bring Will Smith into this. I'm tired of people talking bad about Will Smith and the entanglement.
Would a people farm technically be a hospital?
Well, no, because you're not growing them. Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yep, you're growing.
Yeah.
They're incubators.
And in fact, yeah, my baby was a preemie and had to go. It was terrifying, but now that she's fine, it's funny. But it looks like it's a plastic box with a light in it, and they're just like, baby stays in there until you take her home.
Well, I just got a text that the program is making.
Yeah, it spritzer.
Okay.
I got a text. The program is making Angela sick tonight, so maybe.
Sorry with the abortion talk.
Yeah,
Angela.
I guess we can.
Kate,
were you going to ask for chickens though?
Were you going to ask about the Will Smith thing, Kate?
Yeah.
All right. It's not.
I didn't interrupt. I was already talking, and then you tried to get over me.
No refereeing needed. I just wanted to make sure because do you know, Ty, about the entanglement?
No, I don't. And if anybody's going to be the referee, it's Foot Locker Kate over there.
Yes, that is. It's Prisoner Beetlejuice Foot Locker.
Can I get a size 7 in these? Kate, we should take you to a Foot Locker dressed like that and see if anybody comes up to you. But your stripes are the wrong way.
Are we like, guys, I work here now?
I'm the manager.
No, your stripes are the wrong
go
way.
Horizontally. I'm the manager. Listen, Will Smith, this is going to be upsetting to you.
Oh, no.
Maybe. Or not. It's not that bad. I think it's celebrity news, so who cares, I guess.
Hey, wait.
But
tell me, before you say anything.
Yes. What's your prediction?
I don't know what my prediction is, but am I going to be upset with him?
No.
Bill?
Okay.
But you may be upset with Jada Pinkett.
I don't care about her. I care about him.
All right.
Okay. We care about him too.
Okay.
Anyhow, Will Smith, if you're not sure who he is, star of Independence Day. Okay. Hitch. All right. We're talking about the Ray Charles movie.
Fresh
that's the
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's the Muhammad Ali movie. Anyhow, I'm trying to think of a serious movie.
Noted Scientologist.
No, he's not.
Noted Scientologist.
Yeah.
No, he's not. That's bullshit.
He's a noted Scientologist. Look it up on the
Jada
internet.
Pinkett Smith is his wife, right? She's an actress, as we know. And sometime in the 90s. So I should say this. Currently, they have a show. It's called like The Round Table or something like that. And it's him, Jada Pinkett Smith, and this other woman who's the host of the show. And they talk about like family stuff and whatever. And it came up that in the 90s, they had like a rough patch in the marriage. And if anybody knows the names of, you should chime in here.
Do you guys remember the 90s?
Anna just called the Independence Day the 4th of July.
That's what real fans call it.
Yes, he starred in the movie The 4th of July.
Yes.
You may have heard of it.
She likes to be specific. Go on.
Okay, it's called Red Table Talk. And they had a rough patch, and Jada started to help this young up-and-coming actor who had like an autoimmune disease to help him get his career going. And one thing obviously led to the next.
Oh, man.
And they became entangled, apparently was the word used. And Will Smith then cried on the show because even though things are okay now, they weren't then. And it's like a lasting, hurt, I suppose. Anyway, all that's so it's like it's a shitty story. And it's just turned into, I don't know, millions of people on the internet. Anything that has to do with Will Smith is just a big chain of entanglements. Just the word entanglement, because people being horrible.
Well, you've made it, man.
Yeah, you've made it if everybody is trying to shit on you for no reason.
For having just pretty normal relationship issues.
Well, guys, don't you think that now people have a lot of extra time on their hands so they can get their hands into other things?
Oh, yeah.
They can get their hands entangled, as they say. Kate, but so who'd you get married to? You're doing a little entangling of yourself?
Yeah, so I started for quarantine. I decided I was going to write letters to people, so I started writing letters to some prisoners.
Tim, did you get a letter yet?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I didn't get.
You guys aren't prisoners. I felt bad for the prisoners.
Oh, you're writing letters to prisoners.
Yeah.
Fair
it's
enough.
like a
Is Charles Manson still alive?
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know.
No. All right. Never mind.
I tried. I got that letter came back. Anyway, so I started writing letters to prisoners, and then I started to get some hey, send me pictures. So I was like, taking pictures.
Oh, here's one of this building. Here's one of this forest. Like, no, not those pictures. Pictures of your nude body.
No, I know how to date.
Anna's just naming Will Smith movies in the comments, by the way.
So I started getting them printed at CVS and sending them off in my letters.
Okay.
One thing led to another. I had several offers for marriage.
Oh, no.
And I decided, hey, why not?
Well, what did you base?
Not busy.
If you had 5 choices, was it like he has great prison abs? Was it he wrote a nice manifesto while in prison? Was it I think when he gets out, he's going to have a great meth empire? Like, what did you go with?
He can whittle away a nice shank in case I need one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was one guy that broke out and then went back in, so I was impressed. It feels like he's a risk taker.
Ooh, you got to. That's how bad the world is right now. That prisoners are breaking out and be like, "Nah, bro, let's go back to prison.
Let's go back in.
I think it's better."
Yeah, I did have one fellow that was a meth lab guy. It blew up. I don't know if you.
Does he look like Two-Face now with the
He wasn't there.
What the hell?
What's that?
That's my husband.
That's 2 different people in one picture.
No, I know. It's just weird that you would even have that at all. But who is it? Is that someone we know?
It's 2 people, man. It's like my friend.
2 people. It's 2 people.
I can't really explain it. It's got a story behind it, but it's 2
I don't know
people.
if it was celebs. I thought it was celebs.
No. Well, you could call them celebs, but you don't have to.
So you went with burn victim meth guy, Kate, or you passed on him?
Well, see, he did so much cocaine that all of his cartilage in his nose had collapsed, and then he had reconstructive surgery. So if he were to be in another lineup, I don't think people would recognize him because his face has been reconstructed and also half burnt.
Well, that's an advantage.
That's what I thought. So once he gets out, he'll be stuck with me by law. He won't be able to leave my house because I'll have an ankle bracelet on.
Well, you could also paint him up like Mel Gibson in Braveheart and do some role playing.
Yeah,
you know that I
like paint the burn side.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
because I like that. Yeah.
If the police ever presented you the option to be in a lineup, would you go in it?
No, and I know your theory about this because had something where you just go and then people point you out and say that you've done it, but you just did it because you wanted to be a part of something. So no, I wouldn't do it. Have you done it? Are you?
No. Do they still do those?
Wait, like to go?
Why are you asking?
That's a real volunteer thing that you could just go and be one of the non-guilty people.
How would you get the other people to be in the line?
I thought it was just all prisoners. Just
no. You
like
can't just have
they just
already
took other people from jail and was like, because you know which ones didn't do it. They're already in jail for something different.
You know what? When I do my lineups, I just pick people from the grocery store, and people that are in the neighborhood.
I thought it was like jury duty, where you're like, you're in a lineup today.
Yeah.
You guys ever had to go for the J duty?
Ooh.
Sucks, man. You done it?
I think I might be in trouble with the law.
So you didn't go and you were supposed to?
Well, they sent me a letter and then COVID happened. So I think
You don't have to go.
Right. I don't think they even had court.
You've gotten away this whole time though without having to go yet?
The whole time.
This is crazy. They gather up suspects that fit the description, but why would you like do that? If you didn't do it, what if the
I think if you're in jail, they're gonna be like, you're in the lineup.
No,
buddy.
Suspects that fit the description. So you got to be kind of. How would you tell the difference if it's like 7 people that look kind of the same? Like,
well, I think what he means is, I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but I think he means they.
Never been wrong.
Yeah, no,
ever.
Just act like you're not wrong. You're never wrong. I think he means they have people who are like arrested and being detained, but they don't know for sure if they can hold them yet, and those people are put in there against their will.
Feels very dangerous to put yourself like to just. I don't know.
I'll ask my husband when he gets out how it works.
Yeah, see what's up with him.
Yeah.
Speaking of, look at this. Speaking of the Indy 500 pole sitter himself.
I wish I had the Marco victory bell. And I'll tell you what, I hope Marco listened to all the nice stuff we said about him, because it's not going to happen again.
It'll never happen again.
Is that why you said it, you asshole?
Until next week.
That's why you said it. You didn't say it out of the bottom of your heart. You said
I've been saying nice shit about Marco from the bottom since before I knew your ass.
I was saying it from the top and the middle and the side.
I say it from the top, bottom. I say it from the kidneys. I say it from the liver.
Let me and Tim hash this out, okay?
I say it from my leg, and I say it up to my nose.
Yeah.
Where do you say it from?
I say it from you know where. You don't even want to know where I say it from.
Probably his backside.
Nope, no, sir.
Excuse my language.
The other way around, sir.
The front side, not the back side. Everybody.
The front side. That. I'm saying it from its total front side.
Complimentary hog. Anyway, you guys in the jury duty or Ty, have you?
No, I don't even think the government knows I exist.
Gone this long without jury duty. I thought everyone had to do it.
I literally think the government's like, dude. Well, I think my whole my run-in with the census pretty much negated me from any government service, social service.
Can I tell you what happened with mine quick?
Sure, I'd love to.
So bad, and I really messed it up bad. We went.
He did it. You're like, he did it. He's guilty.
No, I convinced. The end of the story is they do the deliberations, whatever like that, the trial, and then everybody goes back to a room, and I think there's 12 people, and you have to unanimously vote guilty or not guilty, and that determines this person's fate. And it was like 10-2. 10 people thought he was guilty. 2 people thought he was not guilty. I didn't think he was guilty.
Underdog
I went on this whole tirade about. I was like, look at the evidence, people. You can't just send this guy to jail. I mean, this is the system, man. They're screwing him.
Can I ask you, Tim, what he was on trial for? Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah, he stabbed somebody.
Oh, Tim!
But I didn't think he stabbed somebody because the guy who said he got stabbed was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seemed like it was a man who stabbed me. I didn't see him really, but it's probably him. Like, well, do you think maybe airtight,
You think maybe he didn't? He was didn't want to out the guy because he was scared that he may be stabbed again. That's the one thing. I don't know. I don't think he did it at all.
Thanks. I don't want to say thanks to me, but the guy's not in jail, so yeah he would have been. But so everyone changes their mind. So everyone's like, you
guys know, Tim. Besides that guy that was stabbed, do you have any personal friends or know of anyone that has been stabbed?
Yes,
of course you do. Probably happened at your wedding.
I've been stabbed by a fork.
By a vicious stabbing?
It was vicious. It wasn't. It didn't
feel
great.
Was it your brother or a girl?
It broke skin. It broke skin.
Your brother or a girl?
Are you okay?
It was a girl. It was a girl. But it was my mom.
Tyler.
Oh, well.
My mom on vacation.
Was
She
it in the
stabbed
neck?
me.
Was she giving you a talking to?
Oh, right in the shoulder.
The old one too?
She stabbed me. I was being a dick. I was, but I was like 10.
Well, I hope
and
so.
she lost her cool for a second and stabbed me in the shoulder. And then immediately I saw the fear rush over her.
Yeah.
Realizing that she had just stabbed her little boy. And so vacation was cooler. Like I had a better than usual night that night because
extra candy
of being stabbed by my mom.
Yeah, that you know what that makes me? That makes you want to be a mother. Like,
you can give a stab, and the cops aren't going to believe the kid.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it. Not these days.
No, you can't stab children. Your mother is lucky she got it in while she could.
Right. That's what she was thinking. Tim, can you give us a quick synopsis of your how you sold the jury on turning the case from guilty to innocent?
Yeah, the quickest thing is I was like, the system is flawed. They're always putting people who are innocent in jail. Look at this guy. There's no evidence. The evidence that we have is circumstantial. You know, what the hell? What do you think? Don't you think you should have no doubt in your mind that this guy did this crime? Otherwise, if there's a 1% bit of doubt in your mind, you could be putting someone who didn't do anything in prison. And that's worse than the alternative to me.
Having a stabber. Here's my deal. And this isn't a popular opinion. I don't know why this man was stabbed. Probably because he was being a dick, right? You don't just get stabbed. Like that's not a thing.
He was screwing around in places.
You just
clearly that's a good
Tyler, as a stabbed person, I don't think you really should
I'm being sensitive. So let me ask you. So you're at jury duty, and somebody is like on trial for stabbing somebody, and the person on trial is like, "Listen, I did it. I'll say that off the bat, but I'll never do it again." Do you think that would work? Do you think that could maybe where they're like, "I was really, really mad. I was so mad,"
and everybody's like, "I've been mad.
Yeah, I've been mad before.
If I had a knife, I might have done."
Wait, so what's the craziest thing you've done out of anger?
Oh, we can't answer those things.
No, absolutely not. We're not
going to get in trouble.
Road. Yeah, we're not going down this road.
Well, I mean, you can start, Kate, but I think if we start giving our secrets like this away, it could have repercussions on this.
It starts and ends. This storytelling starts and ends with you, by the way, Kate.
Yeah, actually, I already know what my answer is, and I am 100% not
yeah,
saying.
There's 0%.
I'll tell you, Kate.
I'll
tell you in person.
Okay.
By the way, we talked about something different before, but Kate said she went to a restaurant. I went to my first eating out since coronavirus this weekend, and it was pretty cool. It sucks because everything is so weird now, but at least it's nice to be out.
Yeah,
work.
Anna and I went inside, and they scan your forehead.
Oh, they didn't do that to us.
We
were outside.
Did you go to prison? Is that what you did? Like, did you eat in the jail?
I wanted her to meet. She was my maid of honor.
Yeah. She was your witness.
Mm-hmm. I needed a witness.
Oh shit! I'm embarrassed right now. I forgot that I left it in.
Oh,
you got a man bun.
John, I never do that for the show. I usually let it go.
All right, it's all right.
That's anything.
Have you ever
Tate peed on someone when he was
Whoa.
mad?
That's pretty calm. I peed on somebody by accident once.
Not out of anger.
It was myself.
Was it Ty? Was it your brother or a girl? I'll ask again.
I really no. It was me. I peed on me.
That's nice.
One time. So I was.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ty, but Kutressa bit someone in the head.
It's just like Mike.
You know how hard it is to bite someone in the forehead? You got to unhinge your jaw.
I feel like that's worse than stabbing. That's way more premeditated.
The forehead or the head? I've done the head.
The forehead.
That's
the
hard.
Forehead's tough because the skin is tight up there.
Good for you, Kutressa.
Well done, Kutressa. Well done.
So that means you're face to face. You guys are chest to chest, and then you just instead of continuing to yell, you chomp on their forehead.
What if Kutressa was shorter and she had to climb a little step stool to get up there? Even better.
Yeah.
Or she just.
Better.
Or what if she dinosaured, like those big ass dinosaurs with the long necks, and she went down and bopped her?
That'd be cool. Either way, I like the story. The angriest thing I've ever done was I flipped a grill.
That's not that bad though.
I was like,
I love how Kato set these stories up. She's like, okay, the maddest thing I ever did, guys, I untied somebody's shoelaces.
I tied somebody's shoelaces together.
They had to tie them again.
Thankfully, we didn't go first.
Yeah,
because it would have been one of those things like I killed a guy and threw him in a river. In case like I threw the grill.
They were walking, and the shoelaces were untied.
I've smacked a man before.
Oh well, we've all been
getting
smacked.
drinks handed to him. I want one. Doesn't work like that.
Was the grill lit? Was it a hot grill, or was it a cool grill?
No, it was off, but it was his favorite thing.
She's like, I threw over a grill. The part of the other part of the story is he was under it. It was on, and he burned his face every day.
Yeah, and I'd broken his shins with cinder blocks earlier in the day, unfortunately.
And then I framed him for murder, which is why he's in jail.
Anna's saying some pretty ominous shit. We'll start with this because she was like, I stuck bubble gum. Uh-oh. And then worse things as I got older.
Yeah.
Worse things.
She's like, the maddest I've ever been was that one guy near that grill. And then you could see the fear in her eye. Be like, I should stop talking now.
I said
what
too
the
much.
hell? Why is this? Why do I get this?
Because
Joe Abram wants a piece.
Joe Abram thinks I'm criminally insane.
Yeah, because you're pro
You're turning blue with guilt.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I've seen somebody that's actually not stabbed. I saw the evidence of somebody being stabbed. Did I tell the story about the puddle of blood?
The puddle of blood?
When I lived at my apartment in the city, I got home late from doing stand-up at like 1 a.m. and I got off the train stop and there was just a puddle of blood. Like it was a lot. Like
at your apartment?
Like at the train station by my apartment, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it wasn't drips. It was like I would think at least half of what you had in you. That's
was it like this? Like this big?
Like if you don't
this big.
Yeah, it was like this big, maybe that deep. Whoever's blood that was didn't make it far from the scene.
Oh. And
then I was freaking out, and other people were like, yeah, dude, this happens, man. Welcome to the city. I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. We'll just accept this. We'll accept this as a part of life. And then the next night I went there and there was police presence, which they're a little late at that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened? He's like, wow, there's somebody got stabbed.
Type A.
And he was like, don't worry.
Diabetic.
Don't worry. It wasn't gang related. It was just a random act of violence.
That's so much better, right?
Don't worry. That's what they said.
He's like, it wasn't gang related. Just a random acts of violence.
It was a rove. That's what we got.
He's basically saying like it wasn't people that didn't like each other. It could have been you, and it might be you in the future.
Try again tomorrow night. It might be you.
Odds are it won't be, but the odds aren't 0%.
Okay.
Okay.
When do you have your phone on?
No.
Because it just started echoing like right now.
I love when I tell stories, you guys just talk and then move on from it. I'm just going to sit back here and drink my drink.
What is going on?
I'm sorry to upset you, Ty, but it was echoing.
I know. I did it.
I can't hear it.
No, it stopped now. But it was during the end of his story. It started echoing, so I just wanted to put an end to it.
It's
so
probably
his story
Kate
was
talking.
uninterrupted.
Her echo.
It's my echo. You got it.
I saw this for
a few months into the New York City comedy scene. Ty was hanging out at that station, and someone stabbed him. Like, man, I need 5 more minutes.
I also just wanted to get this in because I don't want it to pass. It's a good theory.
I don't know.
It's a real good theory.
Could be.
We got a couple. Should we bring him in? You send him the link?
I don't know. He came at you.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Bring the boy in.
Bring him in. Send him the link.
We only got 15 more minutes. I'll send him the link.
Hey, Tyler, you know who's going to see you do stand-up besides Tim and I, who are opening for you?
Who?
I don't know what you're going to say. I was going to say no one. Then I thought why would you say like a shit? Why would you say a mean thing to your friend like that?
Yeah,
and then I didn't. Because I thought it'd be funny, but then I thought it's not going to be funny. So then I didn't want to say it.
Tyler do the jokes.
And then both of you were like, is he gonna say a funny thing? And then I didn't have anything to say. So. Anyway, I'm sending this link. So
what they're referring to is August 29th. I will be against all odds doing stand-up comedy.
At the Steel Stacks outside.
Steel Stacks outside. Free show. You got to make reservations though. That's how much I'm worth. That's how good I am. Like it's a free show, but we want to make sure people are gonna come.
No,
they'll come.
They're coming.
Ty.
Oh God. Did I say something gross that I didn't?
Well, depends.
Depends
which.
No, you jumped right in.
Oh man, I didn't want to.
Was there a U in that or
no?
2 M's?
Never a U for me ever.
You never in your whole life. It's never been.
Kate,
it's never
Catholic
been
school. We all know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kate never.
All right, we have
it's always with an O.
We have someone in us who's been captured from a splinter cell terrorist organization.
Now you're echoing.
Is it coming? Oh, let's just test this before Tim comes in. Who?
Yeah, what the hell is
Nothing
Tim
there.
like?
Nothing
is he
there.
on location in Afghanistan right now? What the hell? Is
Hi, give us some yells. 3 yells. 3 hoots.
Hup, hup.
Hoots. Hoots.
Hoots.
No echo. All right.
This is a great podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is one of the better ones. Do we bring Tim Durham, famous for
hating Tyler,
being a great fellow? 3 and in 2 and in 1.
In 1.
Can I hear more random yells? God, I'm doing this new camera now. It's like it's even worse. This is terrible.
Are you wearing? Do you have like a Xbox mic and a regular mic?
So this is like just the headphones that comes with the mic, and then this is the proper like podcasting.
That's
mic.
not your gamer setup. Like
double micing.
Yelling at some 8-year-old in Germany.
I want to make sure you really hear me.
I also have a question, Tim.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 2. Is that?
He's actually Tim too.
Is that your real hair? Is that your real hair?
This is my real hair.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get something off. I want to get something off my chest right now. Once every 8 months, I cut my hair. I send it to him, and he has it made into a special wig.
Yeah, I think we need to take this moment.
That's for my pubes.
He sends me back. He spends me back his chest hair that he farms, and I weave it into bracelets that I wear. Yeah. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna take this opportunity to explain to Kate where most people wear and just dress as themselves. It is always their real hair, and it's always like who they are as a person.
Oh, I didn't.
You know what's funny
is generally what people.
I don't know.
I was actually going to wear the same outfit today.
Yeah, thank God
by court order.
I actually believed
Kate would have had to change.
Kate told me I swear to God, I don't know why I would ever believe anything, but she had a blonde wig on, but it looked convincing. I thought it looked convincing. And
I got you. Yeah.
I thought, and she was like, "No, I dyed my hair." And I was like, "Oh, cool. It looks good."
Yeah.
And then I thought, I don't have any friends that just lie for no reason to me. None. I have no friends that do
lie
that.
to you all the time.
Until me.
Yeah, but we're not friends. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think that's clear. No one is your friend.
That's fair.
But anyhow, I really did believe it, and I'm just now realizing that it was not blonde.
I was wondering when you were going to realize.
So
hey, Tim Durham,
never believe her again.
Yes,
hey, Tim Durham. How was your Sunday?
Yeah, why are you here?
Pretty solid Sunday, man. How cool was that?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you cry? That's the test.
100%.
I did.
No, Keaton and I FaceTimed each other right after, and it was just like
you're like, yeah, Keaton and I
like,
and then we watched Marco qualify. It's like, why were you already crying?
Well, we were watching The Notebook. We were both watching The Notebook. Wait, Marco qualified? How'd it go?
Wait, why were your shirts off the whole time?
I don't know how you watch the fucking Notebook, but I'm not gonna let Ryan Gosling have fun.
I watch IndyCar
It's cut off here because they're both wearing nipple clamps with a remote from coast to coast.
They're both wearing tube tops.
Yeah, you and I apparently watch the Notebook very differently.
Yeah,
I'm glad Marco did well in the NASCAR thing or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah.
Anytime I watch an IndyCar race, it's in the nude, Kate. Does that mean I dress Kate?
That's why we invited you for next Sunday, Kate.
I gotta go. That's why I'm invited.
For the nude race.
So I come in.
Get me a drink. I can't stand.
Tim, are you able to? Have you been able to get your way into the race because you have an IndyCar related podcast?
I didn't want to try just because. I don't know.
No, why would you, right?
That's my daughter's first week of school. Like I can't be like, oh, okay, honey, you have to do remote learning because there's a pandemic. Anyway, Dad's gonna fly across the country to get drunk at a race.
Yeah,
it's a big one though.
Yeah,
she would understand. She would understand.
She's old enough for second grade or
cool.
whatever.
She's going into first grade. It's actually this morning. She,
honey, just follow your dreams. That's where your dad does. He follows his
where
dreams.
Dad does.
Let's be very clear here. If it wasn't for alcohol, I wouldn't have a daughter. So.
Oh.
You drink it out of your Mrs. Potts mug that I see behind you.
Oh, is that back there? Yes,
that I love. Actually,
she decided this morning. She set an alarm.
Wait, why did you date a girl
early.
named Alcohol? Why was that?
I wish I had the bell just to punish him for that.
I know. You
My daughter set an alarm to wake up early this morning to make me breakfast in bed, which just means like I had to clean fucking everything.
Oh yeah,
it was cereal.
How poorly did she do? Yeah.
So there was milk and cereal all over the kitchen floor. Then she spilled on my bed. So it was like, cool. So I'm doing laundry today as well because like luckily milk sitting on 3 layers of sheets isn't going to smell bad.
She did it right.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever in the history of time enjoyed breakfast in bed?
No.
It's no,
you're right. It was great. I love that she had the idea to do it, but it's also like I have a tiny ass apartment, so her setting an alarm to wake up early is like, oh, so we're all just up early now.
Yeah,
and
she must have seen it because like for some reason that's the TV and movie gesture of kindness is like the breakfast in bed thing.
Oh, it's very sweet, but
to Ty's point, I don't even remember if anyone's ever done that for me, but I don't want to eat breakfast in bed. I didn't brush my teeth yet. My contacts aren't in. I don't want it. I
have this. I mean, we've brushed on it before, but I have this weird thing about the bedroom, the bed specifically, where too many things happen there to begin with. Too many
for you
opposite things. Well, you have sex there.
Okay, but
and
we're not talking about you, right?
Not me.
We're talking about
in theory, people.
People do that. Yeah.
You've read about it.
I've watched it. I've watched it. I watched it on my favorite site. Okay.
In his own bed, weirdly enough.
Which is Facebook.com, by the way.
Gross.
Wait, there's Q-Tressa. She's a real fan.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is referencing the bit from when Tim dressed like Marco. I didn't realize that.
She know us? She has to be a real fan to know who we are.
That's a deep cut, though.
And we talk on Twitter. I mean, we're closer than she is with you guys. Q-Tressa, we're friends. Apparently, Q-Tressa sounds like computer because my Alexa just went off.
Oh.
Computer, bring me breakfast.
Raise my children.
Computer, bring me love.
Find me companionship.
Computer, fill this void in my chest.
Computer, why is my heart so dark and lonely?
So apparently Marco just mentioned this on his Instagram.
Tim, I swear to God, if he put it for close friends only, I will fucking flip out.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I will just have had enough.
Tim Fry is just in it for the marketability. This guy, he's a leech.
You know what? I'm going to show Ty something because he's what we call a one of the new friends. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of the new ones.
Yeah, he's not old school like you and I, right, Tim?
That's right, Timmy boy.
That's true. Tim's
a fucking briefcase. Dude, be careful. What are you bringing out?
Oh my God, what's in there?
He brings out Graham Rahal's head. Like,
who's his friend now?
Seriously,
Robin Miller's hand. Let me just
Dude, if you bring out a manila folder, I'll shit myself.
I'll shit myself on camera.
I
This
want
is like
to.
the
Let
Russian
me.
nesting doll of things people thought were cool in the 80s.
Let me just go through my documents here.
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Here we are. This is a signed
photo
of child Marco
Whoa.
that he gave out to the class.
Well, he's probably like
in second
23
grade
there.
now. You might say, was he giving out autographs for himself in the second grade? What's going on with that? And the answer
Who among
is,
us wasn't?
the answer is number one, we all were, and secondly, we asked for it. But Ty, if you can produce yours from 1995, I think you could qualify as one of the, one of the Tims. But
I got to find this picture. I can't produce that, but I do have a picture of me, Marco, Michael, and my dad on a hayride for Boy Scouts. Cub Scouts. Sorry, Cub Scouts.
Shit.
And
that's a pretty good one.
I think me and Marco lasted both probably one weekend before we were like, this sucks bad. And
Cub
I
Scouts.
don't have any pictures of Marco.
Well, get to you're in Pennsylvania. Get to the
Never
race,
met the guy.
Kate.
Okay, I'll do that.
Tim, is that in like a burn?
Listen, you know
thing?
who I am. Like,
Yeah.
you know how I live my life. Everything has like combination locks and they're in trunks and underneath the floor.
Compartment. You literally compartmentalize things.
You got that right, baby.
Literally.
God forbid Tim's house burns. That's the only thing that they would find. And they
What
would
else was in there? Because it looked like comics.
No, don't ask.
No,
him that
I gotta
question.
know. I gotta know what else is in there.
Some of my favorite Simpsons books.
Yep,
Right,
okay.
Simpsons hardbacks.
Now we're stepping into the old administration.
No, we're not. No, we're not. 'Cause
We are.
The guest asked Ty. We have a Mario Andretti to Tim.
Whoa.
What's it say?
Doesn't even know
Best
what it says.
wishes.
I love that if you ever want to sell any of this, you're extremely limited to who it can go to.
I'm not. Yeah, I can only sell it to you.
You can
basically.
sell it to me. That's it.
Anyway, it's autographs from Marco, Michael, and Mario, and I have some Simpsons stuff thrown in
Wait,
there too.
you can put just eBay.
And I have my Catwoman #1 also that I had.
Can you get Marco to sign the Simpsons books as well?
That'd be so stupid.
Probably.
This goes to a business idea I had, which is I want to sell stuff completely unrelated to racing that I get racing drivers to sign.
That's a really good idea.
You'd sell at least a few.
Right? Because who wouldn't want like a James Hinchcliffe spatula?
I wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a spatula enthusiast. If you're a Weird Al fan, you're a spatula enthusiast. That's from.
Because Kate,
I
do you
don't
know what a
Kate
spatula
doesn't get
is?
it. Ty doesn't get it. It's fine.
It's not this thing that you flip stuff.
That's a Turner, Kate.
Oh,
Close enough. Close enough.
That's a Turner, Kate.
Turner.
I sold. This is the one thing that I ever sold. I sold this on eBay. I sold a laptop, and this was like at the beginning stages of eBay. And there was two bots competing, so they drove the price up. The laptop sold for like $25,000, which I knew I wasn't going to get, but I still owed eBay the premium on it. So they were like hunting me down for like $800. So I'm like, guys, you didn't stop these two robots from bidding on each other this whole time.
Great story.
Man. eBay's
Great story.
terrible.
Yeah.
I know I thought she had 1 second till she was removed. What?
Oh, yeah. I didn't get removed yet.
I thought for
I'm gonna
sure
have
she was
to.
going on that one.
Wait, what'd she do? I didn't see.
She was being
Don't tell him. Don't
she
tell
was
him.
like doing that Kate character that's mean even though we're on the
Oh
same
yeah,
show
yeah,
together.
Kate.
No,
Kate, that's
I
right. That's right.
wasn't.
Yeah,
He's-
Yeah.
Tim's crazy.
that's right. Kate's stories are too good to.
It's time.
But we're already at time.
Yeah, too bad.
And I just got here. The best part of the show just got here, and it's already done.
Yeah, this is the best part since you're here.
Well, luckily JWC's here tonight.
We
You
can
just asked
showcase
about
my-
JWC.
Oh,
Our friend of the show, friend of us, who his entire family got coronavirus in Florida because no one in Florida actually follows any of the regulations to not get coronavirus.
That's right.
And they are
I think
all
they serve coronavirus at the bars.
Right.
Spatula.
they're all feeling a lot better now though. So very
Good,
cool.
good. All right, gang. Well, Tim Durham, thanks for coming,
for
man.
having
This was
For
fun.
nothing.
We will let's
Love you too, Kate.
Kate, why don't you just pipe it down for just a second? Okay, let us talk to Tim. All right, you can see yourself out. I'm sure we'll catch back up before the big race, which is on Sunday, the 23rd.
There's a race.
There's a race.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim.
Thank you.
Which one? I
thought Tim Durham was going to say thank you for some reason at the same time as me.
Wait, actually, I don't know who that was for.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. We'll never know.
Chris, you got to tell.
This
That's
still
me.
doesn't clear.
I'm original Tim.
You can never tell these days. Thank you.
Look, Tim. You're older, you're taller, and you've known everybody longer. So obviously, I'm original Tim.
Actually, you might know Kate the same amount of time that other Tim knows him. We don't know. We met.
So we both
Kate.
lose that one.
Hey,
right.
Do you guys want to do a cheers?
Yeah.
Let's do a cheers before we shut this baby down to celebrate the grand pole finish.
That's very exciting. Not just saying that.
We never know with you. We never know, but we believe you.
I have to clarify.
All right. Cheers to Marco. Good luck in the Indy 500. Oh, yeah. Tastes so good.
Other Tim's just slamming. Okay.
Yeah.
My God.
He's still got to rifle through whatever things are in that briefcase of his. He's got to go.
The nuclear code.
He's probably got like a Mike Kunkel bobblehead doll.
If there's not at least one old Playboy in there, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, dude, old Playboys. Remember those? The first one you ever saw? Like, there's hair down there? What? All right, it's still kind of cool, but I don't hate it, but I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
We have to go. I have to go.
I thought I'd hate it, but I still kind of like it.
I'm just thrilled to be here. Let's just be honest.
That's the program. Tim Durham, thanks for coming on. We'll do this again. What's the social medias if anybody wants to come look at more of your stuff?
Just listen to Off Track with Hinch and Rossi.
Off Track with Hinch and Rossi. He will not be at the Indy 500 because he's going to be being a dad. Okay? He's going to be being a dad. August 29th, I'll be doing stand-up comedy in theory at the outdoor free show with reservations. Me and Anna Marie Hamilton, the whole Trinity will be there.
Yep.
Love him or hate him. And I think that's it. Am I missing anything?
No.
All right. Down below, bottom right-hand corner. That's all right. Ed, I hate Kate. Top right, at Professor Fry, Mr. Button Up, Mr. Clean Cut, the Bun Man, the Man Bun, the Man Bun, Bun Man. At Professor Fry. I'm Tyler Rothrock. Tim, I know you can't do it, but do me some kind of thing. Ring that bell.
Yeah, man.